Mm. What it do, what it is, y'all. This is the Peace Dealer. Let us welcome random acts of Candace to the ascension path. Shout out to Gabby. Shout out to Betty. I think we got Nosh in the building. What's up? Shout out to Coach. Shout out to those of you with the diamonds next to your name. Holler. Okay. Oh, shout out to Third Eye Activated. Make sure y'all check out Through the Motions on Spotify. If you like emo for grown-ups, plug my brother man Kobe right there. We got Chad in the building. What's up, Rosemary? How you doing? So if Dolo is East Coast, he's going live 10:30. So make sure y'all hit that up. Looks like he got a really powerful ceremony. So I'm definitely hit that up myself. But yeah, yo. This I'm not doing a ceremony for today. What did we solar. I'm not doing a ceremony today. What we're doing today is we're gonna initiate the 33-day ritual. So if you haven't done it, go check out my playlist and just follow it every day. Today we're gonna do day one. So after today, we're gonna start with day two. So if you look at the playlist, after today, you could even watch day one after you finish watching this video. I've made a playlist where you can actually follow the process for each 33 days. So I broke this in. For those of you who've been following me for a while, this isn't the first time I've spoken of the 33-day ritual, and this is life changing every time you do it. Okay, you don't even need the full 33 days. I'm gonna be real, you just need like 5-10 days. So I'm gonna just be real. Like, out of every single time we've ever done the 33-day ritual, this go around will be the most potent, the most magical. We're going to start it on this Leo cycle, and we're going to run it out through Virgo season. So if you ever wanted a ritual to integrate all this change that's been occurring and that will happen, really, okay. And let me tell you what you're stepping into, because if you're watching me for the first time and you're like, 33 ritual, what's that? This ritual will change your entire life. So if you're not ready for every single day you do this ritual for your life to change, this is going to be dramatic. So if you have stuff that you're still holding on to that doesn't serve you, like, ask anyone in the chat who's done it. Like, I have emails of testimonials I can pull up. When you watch this, let me just give you like, let me just let you know how real this is. Okay. Day 15 of the 33-day ritual, for those of you who watched that cycle, you know what happened. This happened in real life. Day 15, there we go. Go to the devil card day from the last one. Kobe knows exactly what I'm talking about. Day 15 was the devil card. Tell me why I'm talking about day 15, and then the literal devil walks up to me. I remember that morning, I was all tripping, like, the devil doesn't even wear red. Like, I don't even know who made that shit up. I was wrong. I'm talking about the devil. A dude in red, all red, walks up to me like, "Oh, hey, my friend over there told me that you wanted some weed, and I wanted to give you some weed." Lion ass nigga. I never said one thing about wanting weed, and so I knew this was the devil tempting me, wanting me to smoke. So this shit is real, son. Like, we don't play around here. I know half of the world is listening to fake ass science and fake ass Bill Nye tell you to wear masks and that it's not worth it to pay astrologers, and that everyone comes from the same area. And even though Young Pharaoh put up 50 racks, okay, to debate him on that, and he's silent. He didn't want to take that up, which is interesting. But you know what I'm saying? Like, we don't play around here, son. We do not play around here. Okay. You see this movement we have? In another few years, astrology is going to be super mainstream and everyone's going to act like they've been knowing their rising signs and everyone's going to act like they've been doing this spiritual shit. And what little left of authenticity we have in this path is going to be saturated with all the fake ass shit you see in mainstream. And so before that, I really appreciate what we shared. I really appreciate the fact that we can have this authentic powwow without all this like clout chasing and fakery. Okay. And so, you know, it's definitely been real, and we just gonna keep it moving forward. Okay. So yo, we're starting that 33-day ritual today. And if you've ever event, I'm gonna teach classes soon. I'm coming up on that 9th house, 10th house aqua energy. So it's time. But you know, for those of you who are ready to actually air Moses, spit in that fire, for those of you who are actually ready to, you know, step this up a gear, let's just, you know, let's just break this down. We're stepping into the rest of 2020. We're coming out of Leo season. Virgo season is going to change everything. If we had a psyop on Gemini season and the whole world went up in arms because they think that they're activists for some reason, even though 2 months prior you weren't doing shit with your life, but now because the internet told you to riot, you rioting because you're that stupid. Well, Virgo season is gonna bring even more effery, and this time it counts. This time it counts. You can't make no mistakes. You have to really be authentic. Like this is not no halfway energy, okay? Like the wrong move will derail you, okay? Because now you're gonna be messing with people who gonna take you the wrong direction, and you got to keep it real, okay? So watch this, my friends. We're gonna start the 33-day ritual. The 33-day ritual is as follows. We spend the first 5 minutes sending healing energy to our hearts, whether that's Lemurian light healing, whether that's Reiki, whether that's from your own soul energy. After we've charged ourselves up with intentional energy, then what we do next is we contact celestial beings, celestial overlords, planets, deities, anyone who you want to contact. Okay. And now let me address something, because what some idiots will do is that they'll point out a new age agenda. There is a new age agenda. Okay. There is deity worship through planets. A lot of ancient knowledge, or ancient tradition rather, got into the practice of pantheistically worshiping certain forces, all right, or honoring them, okay? And then you have other schools of thought who are like, no, there's just one God and you don't have to worship all this other stuff. So let me just clear some shit out, because what some people are going to do is they'll see, since these people worship the planets and use astrology as deity worship, that means astrology is of the devil and astrology is evil. So now we need to break down how fucking stupid that is. Okay. Imagine if I use a calculator and I know some fanatics that plug in the equations, and because the calculator is accurate, then they start worshiping the numbers and they start saying, oh, I'm going to worship the numbers. I'm going to worship the calculator. So does that mean that the calculator is of the devil because other people worship numbers? No, calculators are fucking tools, just like fucking astrology. So I'm not going to, please don't be asking me moving forward, this person said this person said that. I don't care what people say. People are spreading disinformation everywhere. Okay. Astrology is science. It is the move. Now, interpretation is different. This might be artistic, but when I'm talking about summon entities, summon these different expressions of the creation of whatever supreme being you believe in, that does not mean I'm telling you to worship them. That does not mean I'm telling them to make you their idol. Okay, because some people will be like, oh, that's witchcraft. You only need to talk to God. That's bullshit. Okay, when you're connecting with different energies, you're not praying to them. Or if you want to pray to them, you can, but you're not doing anything that is putting them higher than you. You're accessing their energies. Just like if I want to call up fucking Derek, or if I want to call up fucking Jacob, I'm going to call up Jacob and we're going to co-create. And so this is what I mean when I speak on, and you know what, my apologies for the cursing, because I just remembered right now that some children watch, so I'm going to tone down my language. But yeah, don't listen to these people who want to make you feel that you're wrong for living in the truth, that you're being guided from your heart. And there's something that's occurring here because there's a lot of supernatural awakening of abilities. People who don't have a strong internal locus of control give their power away. You're going to see one of the hugest revivals ever. And a lot of people are going to give their lives back to Christ. And this is good, but they're going to not realize that the apparitions, because people are going to be seeing signs like you're seeing signs, and you're going to be like, oh my God, this must be Jesus, or oh my God, this must be Allah, when you're just giving your power away, which is not what we came here to do. We did not come here to fight over religion. We did not come here to fight over which religion is right. Okay, walk your ascension path. None of you judge. Okay, this is the most important part, because Christians, I'm going to use Christians as an example. Even though there's an authentic message in Christianity, a lot of Christians today are Pharisees. Oh, you're reading the tarot. Oh, you're doing this. This is not what's in the Bible. You have to understand, in that same Bible they quote, this is no different than what the Pharisees did to Jesus. When Jesus was healing people on the Sabbath, when he was talking to people and they're like, oh, the Torah said you're not supposed to do this on Sunday. And why are you hanging around those bums? And Jesus has to be like, why are you bringing up old rules? Like, I'm the way, I'm the truth. Like, what you talking about? I am my Father are one. What you talking about? What you talking about? And he had to school these people. And so a lot of these people who feel holier than thou, a lot of these people who feel like they have the right to judge, they're not true Christians. They're not truly spiritual. They're not truly religious. They're using religion as a tool to feed their insecurities. This is why in order for them to feel like they know something, they have to judge other people. It's pure insecurity. There's nothing in the doctrine of Christ alone that's going to tell you to judge other people, because you don't save people. It is the grace of God that saves people. It's not me that puts you on this path. It's something in your heart. It's your own personal relationship with spirit that showed you the truth. That's not up for anybody else to say that you're not doing it right or wrong. It's your relationship. It's not mine and yours. It's yours. So you need to keep that moving forward, because everything about legalism, there we go. Everything about this Leo season, right? Nail me on a cross then. Everything about this Leo season is the courage to move forward and be unapologetic. You're not apologizing for nobody. So after we call on these forces to co-create, okay, you're not calling on these planets, you're not calling on these overlords, you're not calling on these deities like they're over you. You are a manifestation of these essences physically. You're commanded. This is called cosmic commanding. Okay. I don't want to say too much about Kamala Harris, but it is a little bit relevant about what's going on. If anyone needs to know, Donald Trump is Gemini Sun, Aries Moon. Sorry, Gemini Sun, Sag Moon. And then Kamala Harris is Libra Sun, Aries Moon. So this is not Biden versus Trump. This is Trump versus Kamala. And Kamala is a very powerful opponent. So this is actually going to be very interesting. I don't know why they're trying to act like they haven't been planning this for months beforehand. The Democratic Party is so fake. And most of these people were born before like the 80s and 70s. So like there's a certain sense of like, there's just a certain sense of hipness that doesn't translate to the younger generation because we see through it. But you know what? Kamala is literally just being used as a biracial tool to pander to a minority vote, which I think is, and remember, the shadow side of Libra is Libra. So you have someone who is willing to I have a disgusting taste in my mouth, because you have someone who's willing to lie to well-meaning people just to gain their votes. These people do not care about the people who they're pandering to. They just see you as numbers. Okay, I've seen this woman on a Breakfast Club interview talking about she used to smoke weed, and when she was in college she listened to Snoop, she listened to Tupac, and Snoop and Tupac didn't even come out when she was talking about she was in college. And it's like, if you realize that all politicians do this, like they just say what you want to hear, you remember that, you know, these people are deliberately willing to lie just so that you can identify with them and gain votes. This shouldn't even be an election. But other than that, yeah, my friends, this is where things get super serious. Okay. That's the only other thing I'm going to say, Bobby. The reason why Trump is going to win is because I don't like AOC. I don't really have beef with AOC. I don't really resonate with AOC. Like I don't really I have a differing opinion, but I know her heart's in the right place. I know what she's meant to do. She's also a Libra too. I don't even have beef against Kamala Harris. I just don't really fuck with all that politics. Like it's just so fake. And I mean, I'm trying to do some real shit. So it is what it is. I think C God did call her out on it. But other than that, you know what I'm saying? Like a lot of what we're coming into is preparing you for a total clapback. Okay. And Kimberly, she really isn't black. This is why I'm very pissed off, because everyone wants to be black until it's time to be black. Her father is Jamaican. That's it. She has a black father. And I'm tired of this bullshit where just because you have a black father or a black mother, that doesn't make you black. Okay? Like y'all just pick and choose when to be mixed and then when to be black. Like her mother is from the Dravidian race. Okay? So genetically and DNA speaking, she is not black. She is not black. It's not on some shit where she's not black enough. She's not black. Her father is black. Okay. She's black like me, right? There's in my blood, I am 100% black. Okay. Obama isn't even black. Let's take it there. His mother was white. So genetically, he might have a black father from Africa, but like this is the okie doke. This is the okie doke. So it's like y'all Black Lives Matter until it's someone purely black. And I can't stand for that. She does not like, and then to act like y'all, you represent me. Like you're lying. You think my intelligence is stupid, but y'all been doing this. This isn't new. So it is what it is. Okay. There's nothing wrong with it. And this is why I'm like, stop bringing race into this, because Kamala Harris is a master Libra. She is a very skilled, whether you like her or not, she's a very skilled politician. She's very intelligent. She's very good at what she does, whether you like her or not. And so stop bringing up her race. I don't give a fuck if she's black. Bring up other stuff about what she does. Bring up that she's a woman, and that doesn't matter too. So the whole notion about race, you're pandering. You're pandering. No, we should give up. The last thing that matters is race. Tell us something about your policy, some important shit. None of the stuff that actually like divides us. But okay, so someone said, please explain to a non-black girl what constitutes a black person. Okay, first of all, let's kind of stick. This is a very important question because people are very, very, very mixed on this. Because of the one drop rule, there was this bullshit that old racist white people back in the day instilled, where if you have a drop of blood, if you have a drop of black in your ancestry, you're automatically black. That's bullshit. That was made up to just discriminate people. Race is an invention. I am not black, guys. You're not white. You're not yellow. This is black. This is black. Joy Rosa, if she was going to help expose the pedophile ring, she would have done something by now. Okay? Donald Trump has busted thousands of traffickers. So he's not talking about it. He's being about it. He's doing something about it. Great question. Okay. So that, like, fuck what anyone says. I'm an authority. I'm actually black. So I'm tired of listening to mixed people talk about they black because their father is half black. Like, get the fuck out of here. Okay. Like, if you are 100% African, you are black. If you have Dravidian ancestry, if you have Mongoloid ancestry, we're talking genetics. If you have Neanderthal ancestry, you're only about 93% human. So if you are 100% African and you have black on your mother's and father's side, guess what? You're black. And there's no such thing as black. So let's just say you're African. Okay. Or we can say black in that sense. And that's the only way you're black. Okay. Now listen, there's light-skinned people who are all black. Like black comes in different shades. There's light-skinned black who have never been with anyone else but Africans, and they're all light-skinned, and there's dark-skinned black, but they're DNA African. That's what makes you black, baby. All these people trying to infiltrate and pander and use our fucking issues. Okay. So I don't believe that. See, whether you have melanin or not, you're still amazing. Like, it's okay to be mixed. Like, if you have different parts of your race, embrace that. But don't act like you're black because a part of you is black. Embrace who you are. Okay. I'm not one of these black people who feel like, oh, you don't have melanin, so you're not as superior as us. I don't believe that shit. I believe melanin is very powerful. But I believe what supersedes genetics is astrology. And you have a spirit and you have a soul. So regardless of your race, regardless of your ethnicity, you're still you. And you are the shit. And that's what I preach. That's what I teach. So other than that, we're going to connect with these energies. We're going to put in our intentions. And your homework for this Leo new moon, okay, is to make a song. You want to make a song that's personal to you. You don't have to record it. You can make one in your heart. But before the moon enters Virgo, or at your leisure, okay, as soon as you can, really, though, make a song. That's our homework. Make a song. And the Uranus and Taurus hack is to sing that song every day. It could be a rap song, it could be a country song, it could be an R&B song, it could be a doopa. I just made that up song, okay? But your homework is to make a song that represents where you've come and where you're going, and you want to sing that song. This is so very important. Sing that song every day until the full moon on the 1st and the 2nd of September. Okay. Some of you, it doesn't even have to be like a song with words. For you producers out there, shout out to D-Sun, you can just make a beat and that can be your song. Okay. It just has to be a vibration. Some of you, your song could be a tune that you hum. Okay. You can make the song any which way, but it can't be. Do you know I just found out what WAP means? I thought I had no idea what WAP meant until now. And then I was like, damn. It's ironic how dudes are mad that chicks are making a song about that. You would think You would think they would. Never mind. It is what it. I didn't even know. I was like, WAP. What the fuck is WAP? I didn't even really hear, but it is what it is. The only reason why I know is because someone made a parody of it and he called it HAP, hard ass pejorative term. So other than that, yeah, y'all. So let's start the 33-day ritual. Yeah, let's do that. Now that there's 333 people. So the first thing we're gonna do is put our hands on our hearts, and for the next 5 minutes, we're gonna heal it. Jeremy, someone beat you to Actually, Had goes harder. I'm not gonna lie. All right, so we're gonna count from 25 to 30 minutes, and we're gonna heal together. SV, that is so true. That is so true. That is so true. That is so true. All right, so WAP. So yeah, feel healing energy come in. Also connect to the earth and connect to everyone. You don't have to do that part, but ooh, I'm feeling that heart energy. So while instantly felt that healing, Emily, me too. Since we're doing it together, it's amplified. And so that lets me know the Aquarians, the Pisces, and really the Aquarians and Pisces, thank you, because you're automatically integrating and connecting our energy, which is dope. So other than that, and the Sages and the Caps, all the collective and social signs. All right. So Scorpio, Leo, Virgo, Libra, that counts you too. I need to channel something out the way. Y'all piss some people off. See, y'all are pissing a lot of people off, and I need to break down hidden psychic dynamics to explain this. This Leo season has effectively reclaimed the strength and courage back in your heart. And so, because of this King Kunk subtly through that Lion's Gate, there's certain things that you are more so not accepting now that you might have been lax about before. There's a certain telepathic poise with which you receive and send messages. And I'm speaking specifically of telepathy, because the telepathic psych wars are real. There are a lot of people who send you messages just to wear down at your psyche and discourage you, whether they're actually people or demonic entities. And so what's so important about this is, now that you've glowed and charged up, a lot of, for some of you, you might be like, what is he talking about? For most of you, know exactly what I'm talking about. And the reason why I need to say this is it's done so in a way that makes you feel like, am I crazy? Am I crazy? Yes, you are crazy. But one of the thing that you were lied to about is that it's bad, you're crazy. Let's welcome D Sun to the $1 billion vibe tribe. The stigma. Woo! Welcome, brother. Okay. The stigmatization of craziness and the stigmatization of mental illness is having you suppress your latent abilities because you feel that you're not supposed to have any crazy experiences. The fact of the matter is, before you master psychic ability in a postmodern world that has not acknowledged it or reinforced it with research institutions or education, before you master psychic ability, it will undoubtedly manifest as a mental illness. It's going to manifest as a psychological malady. You have to integrate new neural processes and pathways in your brain to make sense of higher dimensional phenomena in your third dimensional mind. Your third dimensional mind is not going to compute. And what is it going to think? Something's not right. And it's literally going to simulate in your rational mind the feeling of craziness. What does that mean? If you feel crazy, you're doing the right thing. So this is why the language in society demonizes that. It frowns on that. You have been systematic, and Jacob Powers, watch his video. Everything you know is a lie. You've been systematically suppressed to shun your abilities so that you see it as a bad thing, so that the development of it you're scared to do because you can't find other people to relate to, and you allow this telepathic attack to continue because it's not a telepathic attack that you can't defend on. It's just something you want to be aware of so you know how to manage. And now that damn Kobe, and now that you're in a position to pass this Lions Gate, gain strength in your heart, I just need to let you know, thank you, J-Lo. I just need to let you know the counterattack begins now. And not only does the counterattack begin now, the attitude that you're taking towards these influences you're dealing with energetically and telepathically, and the reason why they're telepathic wars is because you have for so long, we've been aware of the rational. We've been lied to and stunted that this is just material, but you have a spirit and you have a soul, and your spirit is the expression of your soul and the conduit to transmit messages. And so your spirit that's awakening is contacting other spirits. Your body is physically limited by distance. Your spirit is not. And if you've astral projected, you know this. Okay. Thank you, Bianna. Thank you, B. All right. Okay. This is so very important. And so when I'm talking about energetic warfare, I'm talking about telepathy. You've been doing this your whole life. Your spirit is receiving and transmitting messages, whether your rational mind does or not. It's your higher self communicating. And so some of you are stepping into this conflict. And now I need to congratulate you. I need to congratulate you. 5 minutes of roaring through. We're done with the first part of this 33-day ritual. I must congratulate you because you stood your ground and you did not let yourself, okay, get bullied. That Cancer season was bullying a lot of people with your own depression. And so when we're talking about telepathic messages, it's going to manifest as auditory hallucinations, and for others of you, visual hallucinations. You know what that sounds like? Schizophrenia. But are you a schizo? No, you're just having telepathy. But the rational mind has not been taught what telepathy is. And the rational mind cannot process telepathy because now it's having to interface fifth dimensional mechanics beyond the fourth dimension of time in order to interact with the spirit that's not in front of it. The mind can't compute. It's going to feel like you're crazy. That's why I keep saying, embrace the cringe, embrace the crazy, because it comes from you. And you should embrace everything that comes from you. You should also take responsibility for what you do. And if you do those two, you're unstoppable. Shout out to Malika B. So when you master telepathy, it's no longer schizophrenia. It's master telepathy. But it's not a bad schizophrenia. I'm just using the terms they use to demean you and make you think that there's something wrong with you when there's never been anything wrong with you since you were born. Okay, a lot of the advancements in society ended up bringing us back because of how we, use diagnoses like we know something when I pick up on feeling so intense lately. Deep exhale. Thank you, Tyler. This is getting really, really real. So this is just very, very powerful because now that we're moving forward, as soon as that moon goes into Virgo, everything that you've been charging and everything that you have been manifesting, because this is all about your superpowers, it's manifesting and becoming real. And that's why we're doing this 33-day ritual, so that you can align this, okay, with who and what you're ready to step into. Because Virgo season is preparing you for the second boss battle. Remember how Gemini season prepared us for the first boss battle? Virgo season is preparing you for the second boss battle. And if that first boss battle was hard, woo, that second boss battle, boy, man, that second boss battle, boy, you better be ready. So just letting you know, this Virgo season is manifesting physically the experience of everything you manifested in Taurus, a real, rational, analytical experience of superpowers and mastering the cause-effect relationship between new expression of abilities and what happens, mastered by the end of Virgo season, so you could take it into Libra and kick effing ass. Let's get it. Let's go. This is it, because not everyone's doing the soul work, and so they're not going to experience everything. This is blood, sweat, and tears. This is late nights going into the depths of your soul and uncovering that truth. The same thing that people want to make you sound like you're crazy, like you're some pseudoscientist. That's a form of psychological warfare. It's not just someone insulting you. That's a form of psychological warfare. And so it's really the difference between those that keep their armor on because they know this is a perpetual war, and those who are playing it off like it ain't on. They're the first casualties. Okay, so it is what it is. If you want a theme for the next 2 weeks, it's counterattack. And I mean every psychic, energetic, psychological, mental, and emotional force that up until this point has been attacking you, has been interfacing you, and has been hitting you, you are effectively in 2 short weeks going to establish the counterattack. And I know you felt it. I know in just a short day you felt it. Your whole attitude towards the dark is like, not today, Satan. We ain't playing today. I got a whole Vibe tribe. We'll take it to you. I'll take this sword and stick it up there right now. Okay. If you've been feeling that energy, it's because you up next. You're ready. And you're not playing games with anyone. And let me tell you, you're going to walk up to let me tell you, let me see a prophecy. Let me tell you a prophecy that you had for yourself before I had for you. You, not the person next to you, not other people, you, the same you that has undermined yourself. You have sold yourself short because other people have not respected and honored your worth to show you how valuable you are. And so you didn't have that frame of context. You, okay, the same people, right? You're going to walk up to people who other people will shake. Other people are shaking to even walk up to, and you're going to walk up to them fearless, sword in hand, and wage battle and win undefeated. Whether that's an intellectual battle, whether that's a physical battle, whether that's a financial battle, you are going before the year is over. I want to say second boss battle. You are going to walk into situations. You are going to walk up to people who other people are scared to confront, and you're going to fearlessly confront them like, "What's up, homie? What you doing? What you doing? You want to take this outside? What's up?" Okay, so the best offense is defense. So just letting you know, this is because of the work you did. This isn't because you got a handout. This isn't because you got lucky. This is the work you did manifesting. You did so much soul work while everyone else was being fake, while everyone else was chasing trends, while everyone else was desperately trying to fit in because they don't even know who they are. And so they need to seek validation and do all this fake shit. You were doing the soul work. Did you think that wasn't going to manifest? Welcome to this new moon cycle, because it's blip, 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 blip. What's up? In fact, right now, this new moon that we're having right now is dead King Kunk Saturn. So it'll never be the same. And I made sure we did this exactly while the moon is on the sun. So now that we have healed ourselves, let us now as a collective call in the forces. Call in whatever forces you know personally. I personally call in all of Council 13 in spirit. I call in all the planets in the solar system. I call in all the asteroids. I call in all the galaxies, all the superclusters. I call in the collective vibration of the universe. I call in the Father himself, the Divine Mother. I call in all of our higher selves. It's going down. It's time to have a council meeting. What's up, brethren? Okay, so this part of the 33-day ritual is where you just speak about your intentions, you speak about your day, and this is through 33 days, we're healing ourselves and we're strengthening the neural pathways of connection between these beings. So instead of shit hitting the fan and then you pray to these beings, you're already connecting. What's going to happen from experience, stuff that I would ask for, it comes, because I already developed that connection. So, and then you want to take this past 33, and this isn't about getting stuff, but I just use that as an example, right? This is just kind of to illustrate that. So we call in these beings. Thank you for holding our audience. Okay. We set the intention to rise above the BS. A lot of us are in positions where our hearts are ready to go, but we may not know exactly how. And Virgo season is here. So guide us during this. Don't let the end of today pass without showing each and every single one of us true miracles that validate what we did. Maggie, do the 33-day cycle start today? You don't have to. You can start this whenever you want. We're starting this cycle today. This is day and night one. Okay. So you can continue this dialogue after, but this is just an example. We share our gratitude for sharing space with you. Shout out to the Higher Self Association and Collective of the Vibe Tribe. Let's make it rain miracles. Let's make it rain manifestations. As you can see, I'm just running my mouth. You want to stimulate communication and connect with your heart, connect with whoever you're, contacting. It's hard for people to kind of believe this. It's easy for me. I am directly connected to the planet. I channel planets all day. I bartered with Jupiter. Jupiter is the biggest planet ever. And I will say this story forever. And I hit up Jupiter. I was like, hey, buddy, could you hook me up with like $150, which is insulting. Jupiter deals with like 20s of thousands of dollars. And I'm asking, I'm asking Jupiter for 200. And I'm like, yeah, I'll sing you 3 songs if you hook me up. And like, I let that intention go. And in less than 3 hours, not only do I get paid $150, the lady, this goddess, asked, hey, can I pay you 50 extra bucks? Do you need it? And at that point, I was like, whoa, this worked way faster than expected. Like Jupiter sent me some, and Jupiter not just sent me anyone. What sign does Jupiter rule? Sagittarius. It was a Sagittarius goddess who said that. That means I sent a request, and then I sang those 3 songs. I fulfilled my bargain. I sent a request to Jupiter, and Jupiter sent a Sagittarius. Jupiter came through. So if I can do that, and that's not even the first time I've done that, if I can do that, you can do that. That's facts. There's no excuse. Okay. Now, postmodern science has failed you, and I will be fervent about this. Postmodern science, physics, biology has failed you because everything that I just made happen technically is not supposed to be possible. According to astrophysicists, that's impossible to connect to planets like that. According to physics, planets don't even have consciousness. Oh, then how did I make that happen with Jupiter? It's because you're being lied to. So this is your opportunity to blast the limits away and see what you can co-create with these cosmic forces. The universe has stars out there that cater and serve you, especially if you Virgo rise. You better get to commanding. Okay, so it's not the other way around. And just keep that in mind because it's going down. And other than that, thank you. I'm going to end this talk so that you can conclude this 33-day ritual on your own. Okay. All we're going to do together now is I want you to hold an intention in your heart. C. Calloway, that's so awesome. Please shoot me a link to some of that to my email, thepeacedealer@gmail.com. Mars G. So if anyone wants to know how to do the 33-day ritual, type in 33-day ritual in my channel, and I have a whole playlist. So if this is new for you, watch day 1 immediately after this. I promise it'll be worth it. It's super magical. I put in 33 days worth of it. So hold an intention in your heart. Let's hold an intention in our heart together. And now I want you to feel that the intention has come to pass, and I want you to see what it looks like. Leo Jam. Word. All right. And once you've had this intention, I want you to envision it coming in your hands as white light and offering that white light to the universe. Floop. And releasing it. And so now that you've released it, know that everything you're moving forward is the manifestation of those intentions. And not only that, you can look forward to miraculous breakthrough as soon as we step back into the gauntlet. So, as we'll do for every ritual, before you go to sleep tonight, we for viewers, we set the intention to manifest a definitive sign as a signpost towards the right direction, so that we can be given confirmation that we're going towards the right direction or the next step towards the right direction. Not because we need a sign, but the purpose of signs after ceremonies is confirmation and edification. It's a courtesy. Okay. So whether that's a symbol for you or whatnot, nice. Straight tears of my vision. Amen, Autumn Rain. Ooh, good stuff, Dustin. So I just please hit that like button if you haven't hit it already. So definitely one thing I want to really reflect moving forward. This is game changer season. The purpose of Virgo season, thank you, Brooklyn Culture. I got you. The purpose of game changer season is over the next 6 months to change your entire life. By March, your life is not going to be the same at all. Like in a short 30 days, you're going to change your whole life. So you're not just changing your life. You're taking 5 months of hardcore. So you didn't feel that hardcore because you were distracted by all the bullshit happening outside. That's why I kept saying, focus on what you were doing before this bullshit. Stay focused, all distraction. So you've put in 5 hardcore months of soul work. You're going to manifest that for the next 6 months. And you're going to see this come through as soon as the moon comes into Virgo. So fully expect paranormal and supernatural experiences moving forward from now that are going to reflect supernatural activation. This is the full and new moon right now. This is the new moon. You're all charged up. And now what's ready is to manifest this. The phone is turned on and let's get it. So I'm going to pull a card so that we can see the results and purpose of this ceremony and cycle. Even though I said I wasn't going to do a ceremony. What's like the lesson? So we have the Page of Swords. And we also have the Knight of Wands. That's very interesting. Let me pull one more. The Page of Pentacles. So we do see an exchange. The Page of Swords seems like a stalker. It could be. Page of Swords is the spy card. So when I saw the Page of Swords, it's definitely speaking of certain people who you don't expect to be watching you, but it's more like Sandy. Yeah, I actually burned this on accident. It fell on a tea light card. So the Page of Swords, Knight of Wands, is more so like developing a new skill. So the Page of Swords is you being spied by law enforcement, but I mean, everyone kind of is, even though you can think of this relevantly, right? But you see how we got the Ace of Wands and the Knight of Wands? Okay. Someone has been watching you. It's not just someone stalking you. Someone that's been watching you wants to come to you and express what they've been seeing. This could be a Sag energy. Okay, Colby. I'm about to manifest some WAP myself. That's what's up. There's a fire sign stalking someone, but I don't get that this fire sign is like just anybody. I think this might be someone influential. So it's like there's a torch that's being passed to you, and I feel like the Page of Swords is a new way of thinking that you're gonna unlock, and the Knight of Wands is urging you to just rush in that direction and get creative. But I'm gonna put one more card. What is the overall message we can get from this new moon cycle? And what are the results of our 33-day ritual? That's what I should have asked first. Okay, so here's the message. The message is, all right, we got congruence. We got congruence. So if you notice, this is the same, this is the Page of Swords. This is looking in the same direction as the Page of Swords. So this is a double fold message. Have discernment. I feel like the Page of Swords is saying, like, keep your eyes open and don't necessarily be, this is a blue mic, okay? Don't necessarily be so quick to believe just what you see, but this could also represent someone who has their reservations about you, but they're also watching you very closely and they're interested. So the results we got with the 5 of Pentacles and the 3 of Pentacles, I'm gonna use both of these together. Is there a 4th card? Interesting. We have this. So we have these two coming here. Interesting. So I'm gonna use these 2 cards because these 2 are right here. We're seeing with the results, the Virgo change up. You're going to come from a position of lack to stability. This doesn't mean that you have to have been like broke or anything. Some of you may just feel alienated, but you're going to step into more teamwork, and you're going to be putting the steps together. Don't judge someone by their P-Hub history. That's hilarious. You're going. Yeah. So this might also be saying do your research before you just jump in and work with people. But yeah. Oh my God, watch out for that. But the 5 of Pentacles, 3 of Pentacles is you taking something from off the ground and making it work. Fuck it, I'm going to do one more card. This is going to be a miracle card. What miracle and superpower, supernatural breakthrough do we have to look forward to that we can activate right now? Oh, yes. Okay. Oh, this is deep. This is deep. Okay. So, guys, you already have your miracle. Yup. You already have your miracle. First of all, some of you are trapped in a fantasy. So, seven of cups, chariot is a fantasy coming true. And especially as it pertains to soulmates. So this is the miracle card, guys. 7 of Wands is victory. Okay. Yep. Victory against battle. Okay. Not only is this victory, in order to, you have to defend your miracle. So it's not about making a miracle whip. You have to defend your miracle. 7 of Wands is saying you already have victory. See these low lives here. See these motherfuckers coming for you. See these people coming for you, not knowing your credentials. You have the advantage. Okay. So here's your breakthrough. Here is your breakthrough. Don't wait for confirmation. You already have the superpowers. Okay. 7 of Wands is you saying your abilities, and people are like, oh, that's not true. I don't believe it. Prove it. Blah, blah, blah. And it's like, listen, you have the advantage. And let me tell you, I hope this speaks to your heart, guys. If this speaks to your heart, comment a fire sign emoji. You right now may feel outnumbered, outclassed, okay, ganged on. You might feel that so many people in your friends, family, environment have these outside beliefs, and they look at you like you don't know what you're talking about. Well, you want to know the reality? You have the advantage. You actually know what you're talking about. These people don't. So, you know what you have to do? Don't give up. You have to stand your ground. People are going to be making you look like you're crazy. They're going to be misusing and twisting the meaning of your words. You're saying A, they're going to say that you're saying B. Stand your ground. They are on your dick. You're not on their dick. They are on your dick. So it's going to come to your front door. You know what you have to do? Don't back down. Put people in their place. Listen, you can be in a room of 100 people and 99 people act like you're full of shit and you're telling the truth. I've seen this happen to Candace Owens. Look up Candace Owens when she was at the revolt. Everyone was against her and she stood her ground. She did not say anything wrong, and they try to act like she wasn't knowing what she was saying. She was the Seven of Wands. If you want a visual of this, look up Candace Owens at the Revolt Summit. She stood her ground and she just said facts. So 99 people can act like you were saying bullshit. When you walk out the room, you need to know that you were right and those 99 people were wrong. Stand your ground. And let me tell you something. It looks foggy right now, but once this fog clears, you're manifesting your deepest desires and wealth. Look at that. This is the Lover's card. This is you. This is both of you. You both. This is the same pretty. Look at that. And let me give you a promise and a prophecy. You see these two cards together? This is a card of absolute victory, baby. Though you may fight alone, you will be victorious. Hear me now. Some of you are fighting alone. Some of you are standing up for the truth, and people are playing you like you're crazy. There are people out there getting fired because they won't vote for Biden. Okay? And you may seem like you're alone, but victory is yours. All those people talking smack, they're not going to be relevant years from now. You're going to be relevant. They're not even going to be relevant. They got their success now and not later. You're getting, okay? Though you fight alone, you will be victorious. And so if you want to break through, own up for what you got. You're the first person that needs to let you know you got it like that. You don't need anyone else to confirm that for you. Own up to it, stand up for it. And this is the card of victory. You just have to maintain and defend that victory. So congratulations, my friends. Okay. Let this be encouragement. Whenever you feel like giving up, whenever you feel like backing down, you have a W to come into. And it's not time to give up just because people want to be stupid. Okay, so all you have to do now, continue the 33-day ritual. Okay. Make a song. It can be a song about anything, but make a song about who you are and what you're ready to move into. And then sing that song from now to the full moon, 2nd of September, morning and night, but you have to do it at least once. Okay. I never salt and pepper. I never said vote for Trump. I said people are getting fired because they're not voting for Biden. I never said vote for Trump. So this is literally what I was just saying. You say A and then people twist your argument and say B. It's like you can't even tell the truth because people are just going to twist what the fuck you say. I like cats now turns into you're a dog hater. How dare you hate dogs? See what I'm talking about? So listen, stand your ground. Stand your ground. Whether you want to vote for Trump or not, do that. I'm voting for Trump. And so if that turns you off, I don't know what else to tell you. But if you vote for whoever you want to, just don't twist my words. Okay. So make a song and sing that song. because you're singing that song through Virgo season, and as you sing that song, okay, I want you to feel your intentions already manifested. So sing that song, and yeah, if you're a real one, put your name on the ballot. If you're not gonna vote, vote for your goddamn self and put your name on the ballot. Okay. Um, Regardless of who you vote for, just remember it's all a Freemasonic ritual at the end of the day. I'm just doing it because it's off principle. Team Gemini. And until next time.